Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Is everything ready? I think everything is ready. I think everything is ready. We can go live, boys. We can go live. Are you ready? Are you ready? Boom. Here I am. Hello. Hello. No, I didn't want to scare you. No. It's just a greetings. It was just a normal greetings. Don't worry. We are close, we are close to the switch. We are getting closer and closer to the switch. The testers are doing an amazing job of testing everything, trying to see if there are issues, trying to see if there is any kind of problem, and yeah, they are finding some stuff, but not, you know, very critical stuff. So I think that we may be switching soon. I cannot tell you exactly when, but I think we may be switching soon. Just today I was checking this list. Look at how many bugs have been verified, right? Like 16 plus bugs. I mean exactly 16 actually, but have been verified, and so I can close them all. So we can go through the list if you want. I was looking at the picture of the day. It is a very old screenshot, but anyway, what they were doing, they were selling a horse, huh? Probably. They were probably selling a horse. Interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay, let's close all these bugs. So one claw is missing. Fixed. There is a movement issue, but is on another. Oh, I cannot click it. Fixed. Using challenges on NPC crashes the server. I got an error message saying I can only change it other players. Exactly. Absolutely. Enchanting gem of power room. Leave when I cannot leave. Fixed. As is okay. In and out. Putting it in the correct position. Nice. This one is closed as well. Rank 30 fishing info pop-up typo. Much better. Okay. Fixed. Stalk's place is much better than it was. It's much better than it was. Okay, fixed. Moving the stats bar. Much better with the bronze bar at the top. Invisible line under it works too. Probably only minor issue in the odd case from someone. Fixed. Easy. Bridge over chasm is dangerous. Fixed. Nice. Light missing a tunnel. Light missing a tunnel. Fixed. Nice. Invisible object. The traps player stopping movement. Where was that? I don't know, but anyway, it's fixed. Base of Gook Spire walking on thin air. Fix. I went around both sides inside the wall aside. No interest in walking on the air. Nice. Icy Cage. Nothing under the Icy Cage spell is moving until the spell ends. Perfect. Entering Lavrus sends you to the Draken Plane. Fixed. Access in and out the Ella's house's power is okay. Fantastic. Riding a river gives you a double jump. No more double jumps. Fixed. Hole in Ojaveda wall. Fixed. Hole. There are more that are getting that are getting review right now because the number is increasing. I think that the testers are at work right now and they are, you know, flagging everything as fixed. Only in landscape, just off the road to Raurim. Nice. And this one's Tua did, Tua did all these fixes this time. Broken road, fixed. Fantastic. How many bugs we still have open? There are 32 still to be verified. But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. There are few issues again. What do you mean by few issues? What do you mean? I see this large hole that you created. Okay. Okay, so it's a hole, Is a hole where the rats can come through. Okay, we will fix it. We will fix it. We will fix it. I was looking at one particular bug. Yes, about the light issues. I can explain you how it works, but basically at the moment that's not solvable. Jovera is all at the side. Well, maybe we can make it a feature instead of a bug. I was looking at yes, this one. I was looking at this one, right? And actually I managed to reproduce it. So basically when you are holding certain weapons that have a magical effect, the game is telling you that you cannot attack while casting spells. Even if you click only once, which is a bit weird, so in theory should never happen. Right? So it seems that the effect, the spell effect, seems to happen before the hit or something. So, I mean, that is a bit strange. So I need to understand why. The debug, yes, I placed the debug here, which is this: you cannot attack while casting spells, because we need to understand, we have to run it this way. We need to understand why the game is thinking that you are actually casting a spell while you are not, right? So it seems that the attacker, which is me, is set to spell casting. And that's definitely wrong. Right? Should not be set to spellcasting if it's your weapon that is spellcasting. So I think it's because we are creating a spell, and creating a spell automatically is setting you a spellcaster, right? And so, okay, let's see. I think we have to see with debug exactly. Ojaveda is all at the side. Yes, I currently inside was at least a light issue in Delaware known and recorded. I found it will be the case in Langston. Yeah, if you want, I can explain you why. So at the moment we are using a system. I will explain it to you as soon as the game starts, so it's a bit easier for me to show you. Because I can show you the volumetric, the volumetric light. I think I can show volumetric in game. And yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem, and it's not really easy to solve actually. It's not actually very easy to solve. Hello, Hula. Ooh la la. You ready for the switch or not? Because the switch is coming. The switch is coming. I still see a lot of people registering and playing the old game. I don't know why. But yeah, probably because the switch is not done. And so they play the old game because, yeah. That is the only way. Another one now. There is another player that just registered. Let me migrate. Let me migrate the account. Ouch. Let me migrate the account. Migrate, account. Migrated. Now, migrating is fairly quick, but still I need to do it manually, right? So I need to go there, connect, SQL, check, extract, dump, move. You look at the video cards. It's time, Ola. It's time. It's time to switch. Come on, connection timed out. Do we have a breakpoint? Maybe we have a breakpoint. No, we don't have a breakpoint. Yeah, you should buy a new video card. Yes, you should. It's about time. The switch is coming. Okay, I have this player, which is coach here on Twitch, but is Kifunstus in. So this is, I moved his character to my account, right? Because, I mean, obviously only on my machine. Because I wanted to test this weapon that is the one that is giving the problem, right? And what it's doing is doing nothing else than attacking. Oh, by the way, there's a lot of special attacks. It's doing nothing else than attacking. Your weapon blade reflects. Let me check this thing. So he's saying your weapon blade reflects the light, blinding expert for some time and deals 4 light damage, right? But This time we did not see... we did not see the message though. We did not see this thing. Why? Okay. So now it's not happening anymore? Now it's not happening anymore. I did exactly the same thing, you know, half an hour ago, and he was doing it. And so I said, well, I will work on this, but... Strange stuff. Strange stuff is not happening now. Is not happening now. It's the same... It's the same stuff though. Why? Uh-oh. I unlocked a new achievement. Finding a weapon with 2 modifiers, finding a weapon with 1 modifier, finding a weapon, a sword with 0.1 rarity. Nice! I like achievements. And the sword, eh? We got this one. We got this achievement. And we found a special weapon and a very special weapon. Aha. Which is the light short sword of blinding strike. Very nice. Very, very nice. But apart from that, we are not getting the problem anymore. He's not saying that I am... why? You see, here you see all the effects that are given by items, right? So we have this major platinum steel battle hammer that is generating some effects. The Ring of Summon Familiar, the Master Crystal Way, the displayed mail gloves, and displayed mail boots, right? So all of this is, yeah. Why sometimes he's spawning here? I don't understand. Is it normal that he's spawning on the stairs? I don't think it's very normal. Why is not saying anymore that... I have no idea. Very nice. Getting good items. We're getting good items. It needs to be identified. Needs to be identified, huh? Yeah, there are a lot of breakpoints everywhere. Is it identified now? Yeah, it is identified now. Extremely rare. Wow. We got we are very lucky tonight. I don't know why, but we are getting like insane drops. Very, very lucky. Very, very lucky. Why this guy is spawning here? I don't understand. It'd be interesting to know though, because in theory should not. Take this! Ah, you want to chase me, huh? You want to chase me, huh? Take this. Take this. Ah, you're dead. You're totally dead. Potion of healing. Potion of healing. We are anyway super strong. This character is super strong. It's doing nothing to us. Okay. So I'm not getting that message anymore. I'm not getting that message anymore. Why? What happened? What happened? What happened? I have no idea. Maybe there is a mistake when you equip it. Maybe there is a mistake when you equip it. Ah, yes. Now we have the problem. Why the thing didn't trigger? What? It didn't trigger. You can attack while casting spell. This one didn't trigger. What the hell? Stop! I need to read the chat. Oh my god, this guy. I need to kill you? Yeah, you cannot attack while casting spells. Why is not triggering? You can't attack. So there is more than one, huh? Hey, it must be more than one. There is more than one. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So let's see why we have this message, right? This message is coming from attack effect. If the attacker is spell casting, you cannot attack while casting spells, else nah, there is a mistake. There is a mistake. This line should not be here. There is a wrong copy paste. There is a wrong copy paste. 100%. PS attack effect. Yeah, it's a wrong copy paste, boys. It's a wrong copy paste. PS attack effect. Incredible, that people find these kind of things. Hello, Fanner. Good evening, how are you? I think it's a wrong copy paste exactly. Look at this. Exactly. Instead of sending message, I sent this thing that has nothing to do with it. There's nothing to do with that. So yeah, is a wrong copy paste. Good. This was an easy fix. This was a much easy fix. A very, very much. Very, 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 very much. The only thing that I don't understand is why we are getting all these messages as NPC. You know, we were getting messages like if we were in the mind of the NPC. That's a bit weird. But also, you know, one thing that one thing really strange, it seems that we had two different results when we were equipping the weapon or we were just loading in with the weapon already equipped. That's a bit strange, You are good, eh? You know there was missing some chunk of flesh on my leg. Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, 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 I didn't. No, 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 I didn't. No, I can bite, but I'm not chewing. I can bite, but without doing damage. No, 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 no. No, 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 I would not. I'm just roleplay. No, 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 I would not do that. I ordered a new chair. Yay! Because the chair that I'm using, the chair that I'm using is like only 2 years old. No, well, yeah, nearly 3 years. Nearly 3 years. Because it was 2020. But it's kind of 3 years old, and the chair itself is good, but on the back, where I put my shoulders, let's say, it consumed itself somehow, right? So it's like worn out, and because unfortunately it was not real leather, it was like I think what they called PU leather or laterite or whatever it is, which is kind of a simil leather, like not really leather, and this kind is very, 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 very thin, and after some time it just peels off, right? Just peels off, which is pretty bad, because actually this chair was not cheap and it was advertised as real leather, but then when it arrived, I was a bit suspicious because it was not really looking, it was very, very similar, but not exactly looking like real leather, so The big one. Like I said, I ordered this one. I can show you what I ordered. I ordered the one that I have now is not like this. The one before this one, it was like this, but the one that I have now is just like a normal office chair, right? The one that I have now is the one that I have now, well, yeah, a bit like this. The one that I have now is pretty much like this, right? Yeah, it's pretty much like this. The problem of this one is that this ladder at the back, right? This ladder at the back is really now completely destroyed, right? It peeled off, so the quality of the material was actually pretty low. Even if the chair was costing, I think, 300 euro or so. I mean, it was not cheap, huh? It was not cheap. It was already, you know, a good chair. But I don't know, I think they used very cheap materials, so I would really not suggest it at all. So this time I'm going back to a gaming chair. I'm going back to a gaming chair like I had before, and I will get Secret Labs. I will get Secret Labs, which is a very, very nice chair. And I think, I'm getting, I think it's this one. I like this one. Pretty much like this one. Kind of. It should be very, very nice. It should be very, very soft and comfortable, and also is made of fabric and no more of fake leather, and so I think it will last a bit more. I would like this chair to last at least 5 years. You know, if it's lasting like 2 years, I don't know. It's very bad. It's very bad fabric, but this one should be good, right? Yeah, I bought it already. It should arrive. It should arrive in few days. I don't know, 6-7 days. Should not take too much. Oh fuck! There was the engine that was started. I needed it up actually. Yeah, so I got a new one because the one that I have now is like in bad shape. Hello, Volky. Hello, developer. Pure leather. Yeah, it was actually, the chair was advertised as leather. So in the description, but it was an Amazon chair, and I think I still have it. If I search it, I will still be able to show you what it is. But it was really saying leather. And then when he arrived, you know, it was looking like leather, but I was not completely sure. Touching it, it kind of felt like leather, but you never know. It's very hard to know unless you are an expert. So, but anyway, I kept it. I was a bit suspicious, like I was saying, meh, but I kept it. And now after 2 years, well, basically, it will be 3 years. I bought it in March 2020. So actually, it's pretty much 3 years, right? After 3 years, 2 years and a half, like a few months ago, it started to peel off a bit. And this fake leather really sucks. They turn, yeah, exactly 2 years. Yeah, but I don't know why they, anyway, they advertised it one way and they sold it another way. But anyway, it was an Amazon product, so And the chair is still good, eh? The chair is still good. It's just that that part is peeled out, is peeled, so that's just the problem. But apart from that, does these things smell to real leather? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, yes, now we are getting this. Okay. Now we're getting this printout, which is correct. Swing armor affected one. You see, you see this. So when this happens, it's not that we are using Chinese characters, but it's just that we are printing out a character which is actually incorrect, and so it's going into the Unicode table and is doing crazy stuff, right? And the reason is that Unreal Engine wants this to be a teacher pointer, and so you need to put it in between this text macro. This text macro, I don't even remember what it does, but it's basically, yeah, I don't know, it's doing something. Text paste and whatever, so it's transforming it properly and formatting it properly for the output. I don't know if I like this Swirling Hammer affected one. Yeah, but probably yes. Because this is... Yeah, let's not change it. Anyway. I think it's good. Okay, I'm just fixing that so that it shows properly. It's not Chinese, it's made here and the quality is good. Which one? The Secret Labs? I think the Secret Lab should be high quality. I have high expectations because he has a very high cost, and everyone is speaking very, very well about it. So he has like 33,000 5-star ratings, right? So it seems that should be very good. So I'm expecting that to be very good. Let's see. Let's see, boys. It will arrive in some days. In theory, they should also send me an email with the tracking or not. They should. They should have sent me. No, I don't have the email open. Why? Why don't I have the email open? Wait a second. Now it's open and it's on the right screen. I was just checking that it was on the right screen. Let me see. Let me see. Shop, confirm your email. Well, meanwhile, this thing is starting, so let's start also the client. Yeah, your order is confirmed. It says. Wait, they send me a authentication code on the phone for whatever reason. Okay. Done that. Because they also have an app. They want me to install an app to track the shipment. Oh my god. Can I track the shipment just by website or? Order confirmation. Order confirmation is say the order is confirmed. Blah blah blah. Make sure your order is correct. Yes, it is. My address is correct. Yes, it is. Anyway, it should arrive in a few days. But anyway, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry at all. I mean, whenever it arrives, it arrives. Okay, let's see if now... Let's see if now... I'm getting the proper message. Yes. Swirling Armor affected one target, right? Which is what we want. Run! Run! You will never catch me. Because you are a stupid AI. You should cut me off. You should cut me off. If you run in circle like that, you will never reach me. I'm sorry for you. In fact, at a certain point, I decided to stop. You decided to stop? Or what? What are you doing? You're sliding. Why are you sliding like that? Okay, anyway, it works. Now what is saying in the chat is Swirling Hammer affected one target, which is pretty much what we want, right? Okay. Fuck. Kill me? Holy moly. He killed me. He killed me. I'm in the Death Realm. Now I can only speak with these two guys here. Hello? Hello, guys? It seems pretty silent. Going to try to get some sleep. We'll look at the rest of the bugs and do whatever tomorrow. Okay, nice. Nice. I see you did a lot already, so I marked a number of those as closed now. So, but I've seen that. Okay, so this weird error message is fixed. Now, if I release the server, it will be ready to test, right? So it will be ready to test. Maybe before doing the server release, because I think that I would like to fix a few more, you know, before... I would like to fix a few more. For example, this one, right? This one is also strange. When I tapped into attack with the end torch, with the hand, a torch is equipped in. The error message: you have no weapon equipped. The problem is that the torch. I mean, the torch is not a weapon. I mean, I understand it should be, it could be, but it's not a weapon. Torch is not a weapon. So I'm thinking, sorry, I was thinking to something else, but which is something that I want to do next. That is unfortunately related to another bug, but the campfire one. Oh, you lost your legs. Why you lost your legs? Sometimes it happens. I don't know why. Sometimes it happens. You lost your legs. I think if I update the ALS version... Wow, I killed him one hit. Holy moly, do you have any good loot? Yes, this one. This one I think I will take. The rest I don't care. Alexandrine extra. This item needs to be identified. Very nice. I like identifying items. I really like identifying items. There is no progress bar when you are identifying. Fine. Uncommon. Uncommon only. Not very nice. You know what I think is missing? Like if I look at this weapon, right? Apart from the fact that the name is going over, the name is going over the window. We can fix that. But the problem is that it's not really telling me, right, that this weapon is a magical weapon. I mean, I can see it from here because you see that it's listed in the magical items, right? Under, if you click the second gem here at the top, if you click the second gem here, it will tell you what items effect you have and what abilities effect you have, right? So, but it is not telling me from the description, which is a bit of a pity. Now the problem is, how does he know? How does he know that this weapon is magical? Because in theory, it's coming from the modifiers, right? It's coming from the modifiers, but certain modifiers are actually magical, others are not. So I think probably in this case, this off creation, right, is probably the one that is triggering the magical stuff. I think the question is, can we give a bit more information to the player that that is a magical item, that is doing what it's doing? But I think I will have to put it in the... Name of creation. Yes, there is all this thing. The problem is that it's pretty much impossible, you know, that the game can read that script and extrapolate a description. So I think that we have to put the description somewhere. I think it should be, the description should be on the modifier, right? Actually, this modifier has a name, which is fine, but I think it should also have a description. And that description, yeah, I think we have to do this, boys. I think we have to do this. Because at the moment you are completely blind, right? So it will be nice if he says... where is this description coming from? Platinum steel amber. Platinum steel amber. Used for fighting. What kind of description is that? What kind of description? Platinum. Okay, platinum is not a good. Platinum steel. Wow. Platinum steel hammer. We have a lot of stuff that is platinum and steel. Platinum steel hammer base. Is this thing? No. I don't understand what is the base item of this thing. Platinum steel hammer, right? The base of this item is a platinum steel hammer that then he has a platinum steel battle hammer. Platinum steel battle hammer. Ah, okay, battle hammer. I'm missing battle. That's why. Okay, the description is here. Okay. Platinum steel hammer used for fighting. It's a pretty stupid description, but fine. No, but what I'm thinking is... if we have, you know, something like... if we have something like... I don't know if it should be like modifiers. It should really be called modifiers. Or it should be called something else. So imagine that we have a text here that says right, because in this case there are two modifiers. There is the major modifier and there is of creation modifier, and you can have up to 3, right? You can have up to 3 of them. So do we want to say major, for example, major, what does major do? Major, major. Major is multiplying damage by 2. And that's it. Multiplying damage by 2. Multiplying damage by 2. So, yeah. So I don't know if I want to have something like this, or if I want to have... but one way or the other I want to have it, because I think otherwise it's super confusing. Or if I want to have something like modifiers, right? And then inside modifiers we say like major, and we say of creation, right? And then we say... yeah, probably it's better, eh? It's better to have 2 modifiers. To have a modifiers thingy. It's not too hard to do. I mean, the hardest part is to put... the hardest part is to actually describe all the modifiers. But I have a guy in mind that can do it. I have a guy in mind that can do it for me. I mean, for us, overall. And I think that will be nice, no? Because Because here you don't really see it. Here the only thing that you see 3.5 blunt damage. But 3.5 blunt damage is actually the damage that is coming out of the basic item. So this platinum steel hammer, if I go under damage, right? Yeah, exactly. Yes, 3.5 blunt damage. So it's nothing to do with the modifier. Yeah, I think we need something like this. Should we do it now? I can do it now. I can do it now. It will work for any item with modifiers. Now, there is another problem that there are some items that have an equip script. And the equip script... yeah, but in theory, if we have an item with a keep script, it should be... Let me try. A keep script is not null. Keep script is not null. No. A keep script different than 0. Okay. So, for example, right? I don't know if we have weapons that do this, but in theory, this should be inside the description of the item, right? Should be inside the description of the item. If we have an item instance. If we have an item instance, right? I don't. Is the item instance also having an equip script? Hopefully not. No, it doesn't. Okay, which is good. So it's only working on the modifiers. Okay, okay. I think it's good. I think we can. I think we can do that. I think it's a good change. I like it. I like the change. I like the change. Is 2 available? Tua, I need you now. Tua, I need you now. I need you now. I have a job for you. I have a job for you. I mean, I can also do it myself, but if I can do the code while he's doing the descriptions, would be perfect. New loot items, version 1, new loot items, version 2. Weapon loot, armors, new monster before. I have no idea what is this, but it's probably something that I cannot really show you because it's probably potentially a big spoiler. Potentially. I don't know, huh? Maybe not. No, it is nothing. This is... these are the loot items, meaning... no, but it's not what I mean. We don't have it here, eh? We don't have it here. We don't have it here. Enchanted items. Yeah, pretty much. But I don't remember if this thing is generating. Enchanted items. What is this thing? I don't think that this thing is what I mean. Wait a second. Ancient, right? So what was the one that we were looking at? Major, right? There was a major thingy. Major. Was major, right? Major doesn't exist in this file. Major does not exist in this file, so this was some reasoning. That probably never happened. Ah, there it is. I found it. Major. Major. One second, 1 second. Major. Yes, it's actually there. But I'm not completely sure I understand this. Thank you, Fanner. You're amazing as well. But anyway, I think that the job is to extract. Well, I don't even have to extract it, because actually in our internal website there is a full list of those. So I think if I go under loot, no, if I go under what? If I go under no, probably it's not visible. The modifiers. Loot modifiers. Ah, yes, it's here. Is here. Okay, perfect. Yes, exactly. So the point would be to add a description. I think we need to do this. Will be much better, much easier, much more understandable, and it's also relatively easy to do. It's relatively easy to do. So basically, I have to go in loot modifiers, and in this table, I will have to add a new column. There will be description. And the description, I think, can be a varchar 255. I think it should be enough. Right? How much are 255 characters? 255 characters are 255 characters, so these are 217. There is 217. Yeah, 255 I think is more than enough. I mean, I don't want to have a poem, right? I don't want to have a poem in that table, right? So we go properties. I think we can do it now. I will do it now. I will absolutely do it now. Why I came here, by the way? I came here because I didn't know that weapon what was doing, huh? Yeah, but I want to do it. I absolutely want to do it. So we will create a new column. And the new column will be description. And the description cannot be null. Is a varchar 255, which is more, should be more than enough. And the comment is describes the effects of the modifier, right? And this one we will take and we will put it in our update schema, right? As 63, add description to loot modifiers, right? And now we are going to execute this on my machine, yes. But I'm going to execute it also in the dummy database so we can do a test. I can just execute it. Wait, I can just do it from here. No, do it from here. Yes. Okay. Okay, now we have that. So if we have that, we need first to load it up, right? And that is loaded, I think is loaded in Cache Manager through is loaded in Cache Manager. Example, so wait, because Tua is available, is asking me let's add the description of the weapon, and for this we add a new column on the, we had a new column. We had a new column in the loot modifier table. In the loot modifier table. And I need the descriptions. So basically I need wait a second, because this starts to be secret stuff. Secret stuff. Why they are ordered in such a stupid way? This starts to be kind of secret stuff. But, you know, I kind of trust you, eh? I kind of trust you. And so, it's fine. But, so this will be ID type or modifier type. Modifier type, and this is the name, and we need the description, right? We need a description based on the effect, right? We need a description based on the effect. So I need to share it with, wait a second, because the email of Tua will show up, and I don't want to. I don't want you to loot modifiers. There is loot modifiers descriptions. Add people to a PS dev. To a dev. Okay. Editor. Fine. Okay. Okay. So if Tua or myself, one of the two, are putting the description, you know, in this thing. The only problem is that I see also this. Okay, let's see what it says. Maybe we'll say no, but if he can do it, if he can do it, I think it would be very nice, because we will have all the descriptions and and would be very nice. Would be very nice. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so if we do that, and I think it's a decision, we do it. I have now my table added, and I mean my field added to the table. So what I need to do, I need to be sure that I'm reading it. Exactly. Preload loot modifiers. Right? So now, in addition to that, there will be a description. Probability was not usable with. Oh, there is also non-usable with. Interesting. Yes, there is also a column not usable with. And then modifier restraints. Are we using this? I don't even know if we are using this. No, we are not. It's completely empty. No, it's empty because I'm not in production. Wait. Yeah, but it's empty also here, so it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same, boys. Okay, but it's fine. So we will read description from the database. Right? Description. And obviously our loot entry now, our loot modifier now needs to have a new. Yeah, I can stop the server, I guess. I mean, it's still running, but it doesn't make a lot of sense that it's running. This is description visible to the player when item is identified. Description of the modifier effects. Description of the modifier effects visible to the player when the item is identified, right? I mean, if it requires identification, but yeah, maybe I'll remove that. Visible to the player, right? Okay. Okay, so we have it there. We load it here. Right? We don't need to do any specific. Let's say that I would like to be sure that it's not empty, but Yeah, and then would be fairly easy because it means that. Let me see what we have in our dummy database. In the dummy database, what do we have? Okay, we just have a subset, right? So I can. What do you mean no corresponding table column? You crazy? Because this needs to refresh. Probably. No corresponding table column. Come on. Okay. So for example, I don't know, this is just a dummy database, but for example, this plastic, right, is doing damage 0.09. Okay, so in the description, we can say reduces damage slightly, right? Something like that. And this one is this one is doing what? Add item damage 5, so increases damage slightly. I know, it's just example. This is just dummy data, right? So plutonium as damage, so increases damage very little. Okay, and I don't know if I want to put them right. I mean, it's torn is significantly decrease damage, significantly decrease damage, and I don't know, the other I would just say blah blah blah, I don't care. Blah blah blah, right? This is just the dummy database, so we don't really care. Okay. So now if I have a weapon, right, that is, for example, plutonium, that is a prefix number 3. Okay, so let me see if our dummy character, which is 147, as an item instance. The problem is to understand which kind of weapon is that. Wait. I think number 2 are all the number 9, for example. Number 9 is a mug. Shit. No, we need something between 1 and 9. Something between 1 and... Okay, 7. 7 should be a weapon. 7 is a falcon. Okay, perfect. 7. So if on this falcon, right, which has a stack count hopefully of 1, yes. -4. What is -4? Is in the storage. Oh fuck, is in the storage. Shit. No, it should not be in the storage. Okay, there's another one here, 7. That hopefully is not in the storage. Okay, this one is not in the storage. This one is not in the storage. So if on this one I'm adding the prefix number 3, right? Now our character will have a plutonium weapon. Right? And If I restart everything, it will have a plutonium weapon. Now, the point is that when we are showing the description, so this is inside I don't remember if it's in PS item or if it's probably is in PS item, but I think there should be a send item description. Send item description, exactly. PS item, perfect. So here we are sending all the item description, right? And this item is magical and has special property, needs to be identified, right? Item is a weapon. Item is a weapon. Item is a shield. I think I don't care if... Uh-oh! Oh my god, we have it already? We have it already? What? What? The script can be in the base stats or in item modifiers. Script, item modifiers, active item modifier. A keep script. Item modifier, a keep script, base stats, a keep script. Script get description. What? No, but this is not possible. Look at this code. This code is basically running the script and trying to extract the description from the OP. Nah, you crazy? This will never work. I mean, it was a good idea, but this will never work. This will be a mess. We have scripts that are super long. We have scripts that are insane, but do you think he's really doing something like this? So he's basically executing the script and trying to extract for every piece. Yeah, but he's reading only a keep script, so... Wait, because maybe I'm missing something here, eh? Maybe I'm missing something. Wait a second. I think I'm missing something here. Because this thing is trying... This thing is trying to... For example, a potion. Yes, potion of healing I think is a good... No, but potion of healing doesn't have an keep script. Potion of healing has a consume script. Right? Potion of healing is... So, yeah, exactly. So I need an item... Wait, because this is getting interesting. So I need an item. Why is saying that a keep script can be... A keep script can be in base stats? Yes. or in the item modifiers. Fine. Like for example, in my item modifier now I have a script, but okay, I mean, fine, I understand that. But this get description, right? Applicative script operation get description, right? Get description. This get description, is it ever used? Actually it is. Yeah, but why is not visible then? Probably because it's working only for certain types. But you see that, for example, mana rate, physical stamina rate, mental stamina rate are in theory already visible. But this is a bit of a crazy idea because, you know, this works with very, very, very basic operations, right? So, for example, if we go to our loot modifiers in the dummy database, right? You may have item damage, right? Item damage. For example, item damage is not even in this list. So it's already item to get description, agility. Yeah, for example, okay, if it's basic stuff like it gives you, yeah, like this one, strength value 10, right? Strength value 10, HP max value 10, right? In theory, this one should work already, though. I mean, my plutonium shit should do something, no? It should already show strength 10 or something. So that base information is there. The problem are the ones that have a more complex effect. So if I check my plutonium thingy, yes, it's actually telling you already. So this thing is basically working only on the It can be very misleading though. Because, you know, something complex as this, right? Something complex as this. What does it do, right? What does it do? So if I say suffix 11, right? If I say suffix 11 on my weapon, suffix 11, right? So now we have the two modifiers. I can probably even remove the 3, but let's leave the 3 1 second. So if I have my... Yeah, we need to understand first how it works and then do the change. Because I think that, to me, a manual description is so much better, but it's true that it can be wrong. An automatic description... Yeah, you see that it's doing nothing. So even if this one now is of steel, right? Even if this one is of steel, in this script, it cannot read anything, right? You are stoned? Don't do drugs, man. Don't do drugs. I don't know what you mean, but I think you mean that you became a stone. Right, so... Yeah, so in other words... Also, I think it's missing the effect, right? Also, I think it's missing... There is an important decision, though. There is an important decision. Because I think that originally our decision was that we would not show these values and we will not explain these values, but at the same time, I think that at least giving an indication is probably a better idea. I don't think that this is a good idea. I mean, I don't think that the way we do it today... I don't think that the way we do it today, which is basically through this get automatic description, is really going to give to the player anything usable. Anything, I mean, yes, we have all of this, right? We are extracting this, but apart, there is an insane amount of parsing, because what this thing is doing is... What this thing? Well, no, it's done on load actually. Well, yes and no. Yes and no. No, I don't think it's a good idea. How we do it now is a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's very mechanical, but it works only on certain pieces. And so this get modifier description, right? Now it may work. It may work because there are two parts. Yes, there is the modifier description, and there is the keep script on the basic item. Base stats, a keep item. It's not an easy choice. It's not an easy choice. A keep script, a keep script. Yeah, but for example, right? This one is a good example, right? This one is basically on attack. Is doing something very specific, right? Very special. And this one will never be read automatically by, right? By the thingy. So the current way. The current way is very, 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 very limited, right? It's very limited, very limited. Very, 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 very limited. Why we have not description? I see. Description 0. Description 0. Well, because what the modifier does. Yes. Basically all effects including wait a second. What was it? Of creation, huh? Of creation. Of creation. Including effect and a keep script. I mean, but it's an open discussion, like, but I would like to... Because, you know, the problem is that if we don't add this information, right? If we don't add this information, basically, even if you have a weapon, you never know what is it. I mean, you never know what it's doing, right? So I have to test it like forever to understand what is actually doing it. And I actually identified it, right? I didn't identify. So the spell should tell me, right? So Tua is saying that it should indicate but not give values. Well, we give values today, though. We give values today. We give values today. I mean, we give values everywhere, so... So we give values in, you know, attack damage and size and quality and weight and damage, and so we give everything, you know. We give values everywhere, right? I mean, everything is values. Everything is value. So everything is, I mean, we have values everywhere. So what do you think, guys? What do you think we should do? Do you think we should have more of a role play description? Do you want to have the real number? I think at the end the real number is better. I mean, I'm all for role play, but at the end, I mean, we are a role playing game, and the game piece, you know, is relevant. And I think people want to know if one weapon is more powerful than the other. They don't want to spend, like, you know, days testing it to see how much damage they do, and then annotate it on a book, right? If we just, my point is that if we just give a roleplay description, right? Example, is slightly increase your strength. Is slightly increases your strength, right? It reduces your defense for short time, for low value, whatever, right? People will have any way to test the weapon in combat, and seeing the result will annotate somewhere the real values, right? So my point is that, okay, we can also hide it, but if we hide it, then people will start to test it and say, okay, let's keep this falcon, right? I put it on me, and then, or this one, whatever. I put it on me. I go and attack a creature. I hit him once. I see what is the result. Then I keep the other falcon and I see what is the result. I say, it's giving me 10 HP more of damage, right? So, and then what? And then people will have to annotate it somewhere and keep a translation table. I mean, it seems so stupid. It's only weed. Okay. I think weed is okay. I already have a book for this, like the old system. Yes, and I think that people are starting to annotate and see, how is working, how is not working, and but you will never have the truth, because the truth in some cases, like if you take this script, right? If you take this script, you will never be able to understand this, to really test this script and understand how it works, because there is a formula, right? It's a formula that is based on the quality divided by 50, and then the power is 2 multiplied by the quality. And this is a very simple one, right? But there are scripts that are a mess, right? There are scripts like like this, right? There is a script for one weapon, right? So if he's a shield, he's doing this, he's multiplying, he's draining, he's casting a spell, so you have a know your weapon book with all. Yeah, but how do you have, okay, so what do you have in your book? What do you have in your book for one a complex like this one? So go to your book now and tell me, off steel, what do you have in your book? Tell me what you have in your book for off steel. Tell me. Okay, I haven't everything. All in game has it. All in game. And I don't want to open the game, huh? You have it in your inventory, or you have it... You have it in your inventory, or you have it somewhere else? Because I can see everything. Boom. There is a Idla Paper second edition with the news in your thingy. There is you sell magical glyphs. There is a music book. Ah, I found it. I found it. You see, for example, off steel, right? Off steel, you say plus 30% damage. This is what you say, right? You say off steel plus 30% damage. Now, is that correct? No. Because off steel is giving you wait a second, I know, wait. Off steel and steel is different, huh? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Because it's different. Off steel is okay. Steel, for example, steel is giving you 1.5 damage. So it's not 30%, but it's 50%, right? But apart from that, it's giving you nothing else. But the problem is, for example, of creation, you don't have it. I mean, it's very limited, but okay. I mean, it is your thing. Okay, it is your thing. Fair enough. But you know, for example, off steel is already wrong, right? So you have plus 30, actually it's plus 50. So how? I mean, is it okay for you to just test it and find out, or would you prefer to actually see the right value in the game so that the game is telling you? So we have few options, right? We have few options. Okay, so option one is wait a second. Option one is display nothing. Display nothing in game. So basically, we display nothing. Option two is display what we displayed today. And what we displayed today is a very partial list of buffs, mostly, you know, HP, mana, and stats, right? This is basically what is doing, right? Option 3 will be to say, option 3 will be to display the effect in a role play manner. Example, you know, it increases slightly the damage, right? Or it increases, you know, it increases much the damage, right? Or it lowers the defense of the enemy a bit, right? Now option 4 is to display the actual values of the effect, which will mean, for example, that you will see something like every time you attack, a blind spell is cast on the enemy, plus your strength is increased by 10 or something like that. Your strength is increased by 10. I don't know, something like that, right? So which one you want? Which option you want? Which one you want? Which one you want? I tried everything to delete the config and you install. Nothing good thing that is you're still able to use the knowledge regarded, but it will be difficult for saying for new players. We'll keep on using by default. What happened here? Anyone having issue with this? Like working with stock knowledge not showing in the core information to my record. Ah, there is the. Option 3, you say, Fanner? Option 2, you say, Ulla? Just do what it does today. Option 3. So to have just a roleplay description. Can we have more? Can we have more votes? Is that best auto-generated? What? Rephrase. 2 eyes on the stream. Okay, nice. My concern, if we write option 4 and values are changing in the future, description may not be accurate. Yeah, but when you change, you know, you are on the table. When you change the I mean, it's in the same place, right? It's in the same place. So when you change the value, you also change the description at the same time. I don't see it as a problem. First of all, because we never changed it in like 10 years. And second, because, okay, if you are changing a modifier, you are also... I mean, if you are changing a modifier, right, you... I deleted it. Okay, anyway. If you change a modifier... I see it. If you change a modifier, you know, you will see the name, the effect, the probability. You also see the description. We can change it in the web console, right? So to also have the description. So obviously, while you are editing it, you will also change the description. Is in context, right? Is in context. So at the moment, just to show you what the code is doing too, because maybe you have a better understanding. What the code is doing is trying to get the modifier description, and the get modifier description is basically asking to the script, to the keep script only, and the keep script only is this part at the bottom. So it's not reading this in any way, right? It's reading only the part at the bottom, and on that one is asking the script to tell him which kind of description he has, right? And the only ones that he can read at the moment are these ones. So mana rate, stamina rate, HP, mana, blah blah blah. These ones: agility, endurance, strength, charisma, intelligence, and will. And wait, I skipped one. Attack and defense modifiers. I mean, actually a good number, but... And that's it, I guess. Yeah, and that's it. So yes, these ones, the stats in attack and defense. So this is what the script in a smart way can do. And in fact, if I go in game today and I look at this Falcon, and I look at this Falcon, which is my plutonium Falcon, is just a dummy database. But you see that it's telling me strength 10 and bonus HP 10, right? He's already telling me this piece. And this piece is extracting it because we have in the table for plutonium, we have this, right? Strength value 10, HP max value 10. So these two values he can read and he can display. But he cannot read this. And so, for example, it doesn't tell you that your damage is 30% increased. Which is a pretty important one, right? And if you go into a spell, like into an effect like this, because this is a script, look at this monster, right? There is a of creation, and he's actually in game, right? Depending on the object, if his armor is doing this, if his... that's a problem though. Fuck. Oh, fuck. We are fucked. We are fucked. Because this script is doing different things based on the item type. So if he's an armor, is giving magic resistance. If he's a dark way weapon, is draining HP. If he's a shield, I don't know what the hell it does. If he's a necklace or a bracelet or a ring, is doing this. Oh my god. Shit. In this case, the description will be the magic in this item is unreadable. I don't know. I mean, in that case, we would just say GG. Because I cannot have, you know, one field per type, and this may change. This may change a lot. I don't know, boys. This effect kind of killed me. This effect completely killed me. This effect completely killed me. I think it's a very special one because the others, you know, the others are not that bad. The others are not that bad. Because the problem is that there are some if, you know, there are some if in the scripts. There are some if in the scripts, and the if we cannot really... The if we cannot really... There are some if, boys. If armor, if weapon, if buffs. Give me a list for upgrading my book. No. So, Tua, what do we do? It is really a mess. It is really a mess. I don't know. I was like happy that we were improving this thing, but now that I look at the scripts, I mean, the other way would be, and I can do it, it's just a bit more complex, right? Is that we actually, so imagine we have this script, right? We have this script. Oh my god, why this game is so complex? Imagine we have this script, right? If is armor, if is weapon, if is necklace, you know, I could have, you know, a description thingy. I could have a description thingy. But this means that we will have to modify all the scripts. But anyway, a description thingy that we say increases your resistance to red and dark way, right? And here will be description, whatever, HP max, multiplied, holy shit, multiplied by 10, by 12, no, multiplied by whatever, right? The problem is if we do it this, I can do this, but adds 4 to polearm skill, whatever. It's not that easy, boys. It's not that easy. I mean, this I can do. The problem is that this is partial only on the script. And in reality, we don't have only the script. Because if you remember, we have the script, but we also have the effect. And it is actually a mix of the two, right? Because like my var value 1, right? Here you can have a variable. So I think it was perfect to put a description on the modifier, but if we have this if fuck, it's GG. It's GG, boys. GG. It didn't work. Why? Why the GG didn't work? Redeem GG. No. Our cloud bot is not here. Our cloud bot is not here. Why sometimes the cloud bot just disconnects? Why sometimes the cloud bot decides that is off, you see? Sometimes the cloud bot decides that is off. Okay, you have to put it on like manually. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to... Tua, are you still here? I don't know what to do. I want to redeem GG, but it seems not possible. GG! I mean, I can also leave it like today. So let's say if we add a description like I did now, right? If I add a description, is it helping anyone or because you see how many, look at how many have different effects based on the item type. So freaking many. There is so many. So many, like 20 here and like 20 here, right? So your guide hula is completely wrong. No, it's not completely wrong, but it's very partial because also we changed it along the way. I don't know, guys. I was happy that this change would improve the life of our players, but probably is not possible. Probably is not possible. So Tua, you said you prefer option 4, eh? But how can we do it with the ifs? With the ifs is really a mess. With the ifs is really a mess. New players simply cannot use them and know nothing about special items. Yeah, okay, but we are speaking about, you know, medium player to expert players, because these items anyway will go into the hand of expert players, right? But still, if I'm an expert player, I'm looting a weapon and I don't know what it's doing, I'm going mad. I'm going really mad, right? I mean, why? Why I should not know what that weapon is doing? Now, it's true that for many you can find by looking at your stats, right? Because like now, you see that I have an increased... I don't. I don't because I'm already at the maximum, I think. Because I have 400 strength. But if I go at 200 strength, right? Why is not working? Ah, because it's not the right falcon, shit. Is this one. I need more endurance. How much endurance we have? Only 100? Okay, yes. You see that? I mean, here is kind of easy because as soon as I equip the weapon, I see anyway that there is a, you know, a 210 bonus, right? 210 bonus to my strength. So in reality, this bonus I see it here, but in this bonus, so in theory I could see it also on my HP. 603. This one didn't go up though, huh? Maybe we are not updating. We are not updating this based on the. Based on this, huh? It is not working, huh? They are just happy with the money given by Arena Weapon Shop. Yeah. No, I understand you can sell the weapons, but if you have to decide, you know, if you have to decide which weapon to use, and you don't know what the weapon is doing, you know, it's fairly annoying. It's fairly annoying. Or we can do something different. Wait. I have an idea. We can use a mix of techniques. So for everything that the game is already reading, we use it. No, but it's not. No, I'm thinking if it's possible that the game is really understanding everything, right? Is the game really understanding everything? Well, in theory, the weapon, right? The weapon has the problem is that the weapon is really running the script. I mean, the weapon doesn't load the values. The weapon is running the script when you equip it. Because there may be special conditions, right? So maybe it works only if you are, I don't know, a Diaboli, right? So there could be, if raise Diaboli, then do this and that. So the weapon itself... I don't know. I have to think about it. But at the moment, I don't see a good way. 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 Crap. Yeah, the problem was generated when when we decided to do this if, right? The if is the one that broke this theory. So, or we split it, because we could do it, eh? We could split the modifiers to be used only by certain items, but that is not very good either. Or it can be cached. It can be cached when we load the item. Nah, it's a mess. Is anyway a mess. The only solution I see is this. So putting a description inside the specific effect. The problem is that this is executed at runtime, right? So this script is read and executed at runtime. So there is no way. The game doesn't know. The game does not know until until the item until you actually keep the item. The game doesn't know. So this script is executed at runtime and is executed only when you equip it. Right? And I don't have an easy way to pre-parse this thing. I don't have an easy way to pre-parse this thing. I mean, I could, but where do we put the description then? So let me understand for this modifier, right? For this modifier, how will be a description? How will be a description that is actually describing for real what this item does, right? So will basically be something like 4 armors does this. 4 weapons and shields right? And then for necklace, bracelets and rings, so in all items with that modifier, we will have this. And then you will see if it's an armor, if it's a weapon, if it's a shield, if it's a necklace, if it's a bracelet, if it's a ring or whatever. So if we accept so we can say, you know, you can say we can say, because we also need to say what is the modifier, right? So we will have to say, so let's try to understand what is the maximum complexity. The maximum complexity, I think, is this guy, right? The maximum complexity, I think, is this guy. Just a second. What is the maximum complexity? I think the maximum complexity is this guy. Swirling, right? Swirling it seems to be a good complexity. Swirling seems to have a good complexity. So for example is Magic modifier swirling, right, is adding pierce damage 0.2. Adds pierce damage 0.2. And then whatever we said above. I think it's reasonable. I mean, it's long, but it's reasonable, right? I think it's long, but it's reasonable. I think we can do it this way. So in the description of the weapon, you will have this. You will have magic modifier swirling, adds pierce damage 0.2, and for armor increased resistance, for weapon and shield does this, for necklace does this. Now your book, Hula, unfortunately will become, if we do this, if we choose option 4, your book will become not very useful. Well, no, it will be useful because this description, you can see it only if you own one weapon, right? Only if you own the weapon, you see the description. So basically your book means that you have collected all the weapons, all different modifiers, and you have extracted the real text, right? So the book will still be valuable if you make it right, right? Which I guess is nice. Which I guess is nice. Is the dummy database. So okay, so do you think so? Okay, so my question is, are you okay with option 4, which is generating a significant amount of text for certain weapons? Okay, for certain weapons is generating a significant amount of text like this. To me, it's fine. To me, it's fine. I think it's the only solution. We will never find a better solution. In my point of view, option 1 sucks. Option 2. Option 2 is acceptable, but is very deceiving. Option 2 is very deceiving. Is very deceiving because you are only having a partial list of buffs, and so you will never really understand what the weapon is doing. So to me is a no. Option 3 probably is acceptable. But the problem of option 3 is that again you just have a relative information, but you never understand. Well, at least you know what it does, though. I think to me option 3 is acceptable, but I think option 4 to me at the end is the best. And even if we have this long text, it's fine. We will have this long text. I don't think it's a problem. I mean, if you take you want me to show, you know, Diablo 3 weapons, right? You want me to show a text? you know, a text of a Diablo 3 weapon. I mean, it's, you know. So if the Diablo 3 has this amount of text, right? I think we can have those 3 lines. I think we can have those 3 lines. I think it's okay. Let's go for okay, let's go for option 4 and let's go for the description. And I will ask Tua if he can please generate those descriptions. Acceptable. You can read your weapon list for helping to sleep. Yes. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I got a bit scared by the length of the text, but I think that the length of the text is always better than no text. Right? So if you want to add this one to your book, Hula, you have one that is real. It's Swirling. Swirling is doing exactly this. You have to take a screenshot right now because it's going to disappear. Okay, good. At least we fixed one bug tonight. We fixed one bug and we fixed one bug, which actually was very easy to fix. The other one that I want to understand is this one, but I think that first I want to fix that description thingy. So it doesn't require a lot of code. I mean, it's fairly simple. I think we can just remove the current way is reading the description modifier. So this will become, basically this get description will become an obsolete thing. And yes, this one will become an obsolete function. I would say not used anymore. Was used previously for auto-generating the description of the modifier based on the operations executed, but this was very partial. We now use a textual description in the modifier. Now the only problem I have, you know what is the only problem I have? I need to check this base stats keep script, because this base stats keep script may be a problem, meaning that I think we still have to generate the base stats. Yeah, for example, Ring of the Past, right? Ring of the Past. In theory, Ring of the Past is reading this description, So if I have a ring of the past, do we have a ring of the past? No. Item ring of the past. No, it's not possible. It's not spawnable, eh? Fuck. Okay, anything else? Not a ring of the past. Just a normal ring. Okay, this was skill. But for example, skill, I don't know if it works. Skill probably is not working. Skill. This one is good. What is it? This one is magic staff of the wall. Okay, magic staff of the wall. Can I spawn a magic staff of the wall? Oh my god, why not? Is there on database? Is there on database? No, is there... Cannot be the... What? This stuff is not spawnable? It is spawnable. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm confusing myself now. Why we cannot... What? Because I'm not... Yeah, sorry. I'm not in the right database. Okay, let me do this last thing and then I really need to go. But I want to see one thing, because this is depending, because this is a very important case, because certain items have a keep scripts that are in the base stats. So if the base stats exists, you know, we have to read it anyway. And then the question would be, is the a keep script? But for example, skill, right? Skill. So if I go under scripting and I search skill, new skill operation. Does skill operation have a get description? No, it doesn't. So skill is never written. This is a big mistake, eh? There is no get description. Like for example, we have wait, maybe it's inside. It's inside applied. Wait, it's inside applied. Yes, there is. There is if he's applied. So if I go okay, this one. Yeah, it is working. Yeah, you see, because okay, so we need to combine the two. So I need to combine the basic, and so I need to combine the keep script and the magic properties. For example, magic stuff of the wall, right? Magic stuff of the wall is telling me that we have a buff for intelligence 10. You see, intelligence 10. And we have a brown way 3. Yes, exactly. And we have a brown way 3. So actually this one is telling me already these two values, right? And these two values are actually displayed thanks to thanks to that part of the code that I was saying I'm not going to use anymore. In reality, we are going to use it, but only for a piece, right? This part. So I have to combine this part with the new description. Exactly. Exactly. Privilege was auto-generating description of the modifier, reading the base stats, a keep script, or because you see that what it's doing in this code is doing is the item active and is the item modifier a keep script available? So if the item modifier is available, it's reading that. If not, it's reading the base stat. So it's one or the other, which is very weird. Base stat script or item modifiers like suffix, etc. Right? So now what we do, right? The new I think I can put this. Yeah, but I have to do it tomorrow. Now I really need to go. I really need to go, boys. I will do it tomorrow. But basically, we will use so get description of base stats a keep script, right? And this one will be this. I think we should cache it anyway. We should cache at least the keep script, the basic keep script. We should really cache it. I really hope that there is no crazy stuff. Well, maybe there is actually. Pretty sure that we can. Oh my god. Yeah, but it is poison. It is poison stuff that is on monsters. So in theory, you will never see that. You will never see that. Okay. Yeah, this thing we should really cache. We should really cache. If it's been read one time, it should be cached. I think it doesn't make any sense to actually read it this way. I don't think it makes any sense to read it this way. So we will have to do this, and this will go into a base stat description, whatever, right? But then I will also have to check to add the item modifiers, right? And this one will read the description that we added, right? Which I don't remember where we are. Okay, anyway, I have to go, but I will finish it. I will finish it tomorrow. Okay, guys, I think I'm going. Thank you for watching. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's always a good idea. Also, it is free and you can help us. And if you want to do a bit more, you can go to patreon.com/planeshift, which is here. We have a beautiful page. You can become a Patreon and you can access some of the special videos and stuff, and the money will be used to improve the game. So you can make this game be completed faster. Yeah, the next time we will see each other Saturday, because tomorrow evening I'm busy, but Saturday afternoon I will be here, okay? And we can continue. We can continue. Maybe this weekend we can do the Switch. I don't know. Let's see. Good night. Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.